What's up, everybody? Major Pain here. I know it's been a while. I apologize for not posting anything. I kind of had a few things come up. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, I had a vacation planned a few months back that landed the day before the season launched. So that Wednesday before the season launched, I left on vacation. And then when I came back, after a week and a half, 2 weeks, a few days after that, I got sick. So I was down for a minute with that, recovering from being sick, which kind of sucks. But that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles sometimes with life. And I wasn't really able to play during the vacation or even when I was sick. I was just trying to rest up. But I've been leveling a rogue, as you can see here. I have a Flurry rapid fire kind of variant build going, which is actually pretty cool. I've just got some upgrades as I hit approach level 80. I got my Penitent Greaves, which is kind of nice. I still don't have a Condemnation, which would kind of round out the build here. And I finally was able to upgrade to a Barber around level 73 or so when I got some Wrathful, these little guys, Invokers, Wrathful Malignant Invokers, so that I can go and kind of farm for the Barber finally. And that made a huge difference. This build absolutely disintegrates stuff now. I'll put up a little clip here, as you can see, just running through some Nightmare Dungeons. I was running some kind of above my level dungeons for a minute. I believe up to 5 levels above my level is when I kind of really started farming the Nightmare Dungeons in Tier 4. But yeah, it was destroying things then, and I didn't have really good stats on my gear yet. I hadn't min-maxed out very many things. I'm still kind of missing some stuff too on my rings and amulet. But it absolutely destroys, and then, once I got the Barber, it made it even crazier. So using rapid fire as my single target kind of attack, but I'm finding myself now, because of the new density since the patch came out, the more mobs that are in the game, I'm finding with that I'm not really using rapid fire too much to single target burst down elites. Maybe if they're by themselves, but mostly in the packs they just melt, they just disintegrate. You'll see here in the video here a couple of those. Make sure that those are up. But yeah, as you're watching that, just talking about leveling with this, I've been kind of doing a little bit of a race to 100 on my own, kind of solo. I consider myself a mid-core player. I'm not a hardcore player. I have a day job, full-time day job. This is I love video games. I play them, for relaxing and unwinding at the end of my days after work. And I love making content. This is why I'm doing this. It's a lot of fun for me, and that's what I want to continue to do. So hopefully I can get some more stuff out there for you guys. Keep that going. But yeah, I'll play for 4 hours a day, 5 hours, in the evening time, and kind of go back to work in the morning and then do it all over again. And sometimes on the weekends I'll have times to blast. Like this weekend, I should be able to blast a lot. I really want to get to 100 this weekend. That is the goal for me. And hopefully in the future as well, I can do more streaming. I know I've said that in a couple other videos, but yeah, if I can muster up the energy after work to get in there and start streaming some more, so you guys can kind of watch me do these things and these builds in action, that'd be great, because it would be fun to hang out with a lot of you guys and talk about the game and whatnot. So for the remainder of the season for me, kind of an update there. Yeah, first of all, yeah, getting to 100. I want to kill Uber Lilith, maybe with this build even. I think it can do it. I'm pretty sure I can do it, and I do have the stuff for the Twisted Blade build, but I don't really want to do that. I don't want to play the Flavor of the Month build or do the status quo thing. This is fun for me, and that's what it's all about, right? Having fun with a build that you enjoy. And I think this Flurry rapid fire variant is really, really fun. So again, I'm probably going to put together a how-to or build guide on it. If you guys are interested, I'll get that going. But yeah, kill Uber Lilith, get to 100. I still want to do a Druid, so leveling that up after this as well. Doing Uber Lilith with that, and maybe a third character as well, something that I haven't tried yet. So I don't really have a desire to play the Source, but I think to me, because of how, with the buffs too, it probably will feel a lot better. So we'll see if I want to play the Source or do the Necro. I have no desire to really play the Barb right now. I played Barb, against my will, mostly in Diablo 3 with the group of players that I used to play with a lot. So, but nobody else wanted to Barb. Everybody wanted to do damage in Diablo 3, so I'm kind of barbed out, if you will. Especially in group play. Like I played the Z DPS Barb, or the Z Barb, in dungeons and stuff like that, just kind of pulling mobs and just watching them blow it all up and everything. Kind of boring. But anyhow, that's kind of the plan for me for the rest of the season. I feel like if there's some stuff missing here. Of course, Blizzard is missing out on a lot of retention features and social features right now that would have been really, really helpful going into the season. I want to talk about leaderboards right now because I think that the community is not putting nearly enough pressure on them to be actually focusing on that over other things. I think that that's kind of a shock, to be honest. Let's go into here. I can show you here. I know some of you have seen this already. This is the D4 Armory. It's a third-party website. As far as I know, this is not something that was built by Blizzard. This is not associated with Blizzard. Somebody else built this site out to track certain things, levels, what gear you're using, yada, yada, yada. And they have leaderboards. They have leaderboards. I don't know how long it took this person to develop this site, but they have, softcore, hardcore, even the Halls of Valor. People have died in hardcore already. They have a season 1 leaderboard. This is just to 100 so far, but that's still pretty cool, and it has all the classes. Whereas the season is just the level, right? Only players that got up to level 100. But I don't understand. This came out pretty quickly, I feel like. The information is coming from your Battle.net account. You log in with your Battle.net account and it kind of tracks all this stuff for you. But the info is already there. It takes some UI, right? You need some UI design and blah, 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 blah. But a company or a studio of Blizzard's stature can't put this into the game? Come on, guys. To me, that's embarrassing. Someone at home did this in their spare time. Maybe an engineer on their it was able to put something like this together. It has elite kills. That's pretty cool. This is only on the Eternal Realm, I believe. But still, item power, I don't really care about. PvP, the number of kills, who's the top killer? They couldn't put the Nightmare Dungeon achievement. I think this should be a little bit different if Blizzard decides to do this. But Blizzard couldn't put something like this together? That's a shame. And I think there's a huge missed opportunity here. And part of the reason why a lot of newer players are kind of complaining was, what's the point of playing the season and restarting my character if I already have somebody that's maxed out, has OP gear on the Eternal Realm? Why do I need to do this? The leaderboards help with that. It's a huge retention feature for these games. That's why I played D3 seasons. I wanted to be on the leaderboards. I wanted that vanity, right? I'm competitive. I wanted to compete against my friends and the group of players that I played with, right? We competed against each other. How high can we beat each other out on the leaderboards even? This is a huge missed opportunity and a huge mistake, I feel like, for Blizzard. And they should be embarrassed that somebody could do this and they can't. Bare minimum level 100 leaderboard. I don't understand. I don't understand why a studio of their caliber, of their stature, can't do that. And it's going to take them 7 months. That's what they've been telling us, in the campfires. I think that there should be more focus on stuff like this, more focus on the retention related features and social features that keep people in the game, not on battle passes. Monetization features that shouldn't be in premium games, right? This is a premium game, right? This is not a free-to-play game. They don't need extra monetization on top of what they've already charged us. They've made a lot of money off of us. They've sold a lot of copies of this game. They made a lot of money. They didn't need to add to the lifetime value, is what it's referred to in the industry. any more than this. I don't understand why it seems like the focus was around these battle passes and not something like leaderboards, you know? You know, why are we, again, why are we focused on more of this stuff and not the leaderboards? Retention features. Things that are going to keep people in the game. I have a lot of friends that actually went back to Diablo 3 to finish off the last season. That doesn't make any sense. A lot of my friends aren't playing either. There's nothing else to do. Yeah, especially the ones in my group, because we were all competitive with each other. So I think that's a huge missed opportunity there. I think Blizzard should focus more on retention features and get those things higher prioritized in their development cycles coming up. I hope a lot of people start to put more pressure on them to do stuff like that. I like some of the changes that they've done. This last patch, the Rogue got a couple more boosts to it as well. The Siphoning Strike, lucky hit chance went up, so now survivability feels a lot better. I'm not, hitting my pot, shitting my pot button as much as I used to, so that feels nice. The dungeon changes feel pretty good, I must say. So they're moving in the right direction. It just sucks that some of the other things that should be there from, like, the leaderboard stuff should have been in discussions from day one, in my opinion. In the scope, like, they had a kickoff meeting on the features they want to have in this game, talking about the seasons, how they're going to work. Leaderboard should have been in that discussion from day one, and that should have been prioritized. They dropped the ball. But anyhow, I'll try to keep this video pretty brief with that. That's all I wanted to say, kind of say what's up with me, give a little bit of my opinion on how I feel the season's going, what I want to do, my goals for the season, yeah, how I also want to build things out, whatever, and then my gripe that I have with the season and there not being the competitive elements that will help keep people in the game. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Do you think that having the leaderboards would have helped a lot? Do you think that your friends would be still playing if they had something like that, like leaderboards, if they've quit anyways, or they're taking a break already from the game? So I hope everyone's doing all right. I still do hope that you're having fun with the season. I hope that you have your own goals, and then you're going to hit them as well. Hit that, Nightmare Dungeon 100. Finally kill that Uber Lilith. Or even just get to 100. That's a feat in itself, it feels like, with this game. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. You think I'm just an idiot over here who doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, or whatever. Do you agree with me? I don't know. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope to have the build guide for this build that I'm running right now. I'm going to level it up to 100, like I said. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.